Welcome back to the on-chain analysis class for beginners with Eki BTC. In our last lesson, we explored the difference between long and short-term holders and how their behavior can tell us a lot about where we are in the Bitcoin cycle. Today, we're taking that idea one step further with one of the most visually powerful tools in on-chain analysis, HODL Waves. If you've ever seen this colorful, layered Bitcoin chart that looks like an ocean wave rolling through time, those are HODL waves. But don't let the pretty colors fool you. This chart gives us a deep insight into the flow of Bitcoin through time, reflecting patience, conviction, panic, and greed, all in one chart. Let's break it down. HODL waves show the age distribution of all Bitcoin in existence. And when we're talking about age, we're really just talking about the time spent since each coin last moved. This means that HODL Waves shows clusters of Bitcoins based on the time of each coin's last movement. Every wave represents a band of time. Some waves show the amount of Bitcoin that moved within the last month, week, or even day. These are the younger waves, and they account for coins that last moved quite recently. On the other hand, the older waves account for the Bitcoin that has been held for longer, 6 months to a year, 1 to 2 years, and even over 10 years. The thickness of each wave shows how much Bitcoin is being held in that age range. So if the 1 to 2 year wave is thickening, that means that more and more Bitcoin hasn't moved in over a year. It's just sitting there, untouched. That's powerful data. Now here's where the real insight comes in. During bear markets, long-term holders tend to sit tight. They've been through this before, and they're not selling. So what happens? The older waves, like the 2-year, 3-year, even 5-year bands, start getting thicker. That's because more and more coins are aging into those long-term categories. This is hodling behavior, and it's a strong sign of conviction. At the same time, the younger waves, like 1 week to 1 month, start to shrink. That means short-term activity is slowing down. The flippers and panic sellers are leaving. Now flip that around. During bull markets, things get wild. Long-term holders begin to take profits. Old coins move for the first time in years, and they suddenly shift from, say, the 5-year wave to the 1-day wave. So you'll see the old waves shrink and the young waves grow fast. This is distribution, when experienced holders sell into strength. And if you watch these waves during the 2017 or 2021 tops, you'll see this pattern clearly. Coins that were sleeping for years suddenly wake up just before the market peaks. So let's recap. When older waves start expanding, it means smart money is not selling, and coins are starting to age, shifting from wave to wave. It's a pattern that usually happens during bear market when it's still early enough to buy Bitcoin. On the contrary, when younger waves start expanding, it means activity is booming, speculative investors are on the loose, and coins are reaching younger, less experienced wallets. This is usually a sign of late-stage market behavior. That would be a good time to take profits while new investors are piling in. Watching waves shift over time shows you who's holding, who's selling, and when. By aligning yourself with the behavior of older waves, you can maximize your chances of being profitable. And remember, these aren't guesses. This data is all recorded on-chain in real time. That's it for today. If this helped you visualize the silent strength of long-term Bitcoin holders, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next lesson with Eki BTC.